21st century. Our waking hours became screen-dependent, our economy became dominated by tech companies, and infinite amounts of information became readily available online. The smartphone played a huge role in bringing about these enduring changes into American life. In 2012, the average American spent less than 1 hour a day on their smartphone outside of work. 9 years later, in 2021, it was 4 to 5 hours a day. What caused this giant shift?
The time young people ages 15 through 24 spend in person with friends declined by more than 50% from 2003 to 2019.
Smartphones help popularize social media by enabling instantaneous posting and sharing from anywhere. Social media's effects on mental health are profound. Among teens, 47% felt lonely and 59% felt depressed from social media. Why are teens so affected?
Now, the data show that youth who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media face double the risk of experiencing symptoms of depression and anxiety. This is deeply worrisome because on average, teenagers are spending 3.5 hours a day on social media.
I'm Kate Pattyfoot. I'm a reporter in North Carolina. I think with younger kids, they're still impressionable. And so like social media, I feel like could very much sway a teenager versus an adult.
Smartphones have also severely decreased attention spans.
About 20% of adolescents get about 500 notifications in a given day. That's about one notification every 120 seconds. And the impact of that is very profound. Having this device with us 24/7 is going to make it very hard for us to think deeply about the issues that really matter in the world. My name is Zach Rausch. I'm an associate research scientist at New York University. I work with the social psychologist Jonathan Haidt, and I've been studying adolescent mental health and the role of social media and digital technology.
Moreover, social media allows users to hide behind their screen without seeing the emotional effects their statements can have on others.
Anonymity by itself is something that can sometimes bring out the worst in human beings. There's little to no cost of our actions, and what that could lead to is pretty rampant cyberbullying or just online cruelty. And it also allows us to act with a sense of impunity.
Bullying and hate speech have been amplified by social media algorithms that profit off of user engagement.
People are incentivized to create content that is the most outrageous, the most angering, and the most shocking as possible, because that's what's going to get the most clicks. That's what's going to get the most reshares.
These same algorithms promote the spread of misinformation because outrageous false posts often get more engagement than neutral fact-based posts. This influences voters from making well-informed decisions.
Besides spreading misinformation, social media companies collect a massive amount of data about users' interests and political leanings. In 2014, Cambridge Analytica, a political analysis firm, created an app to collect data from the profiles of the app's installers, as well as their friends. Though only 300,000 people had the app installed, 87 million people's personal data was sold to campaigns for targeted advertising, including the 2016 Trump campaign.
But it's clear now that we didn't do enough to prevent these tools from being used for harm as well. And that goes for fake news, for foreign interference in elections, and hate speech. And that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake. And I'm sorry.
While social media may harm mental health and user privacy, smartphones can still be helpful in both areas. We sat down with Fred Lee, a lead hardware engineer at Apple, on how MEMS inertial sensors in smartphones can help monitor our health through motion tracking.
Any motion that it detects will turn into like an electrical signal, and then figure out how to decode that signal into, is this person walking? Is this person running? And I think like having more data, has really helped a lot of people, improve their health and monitor their health.
Compared to Facebook, Apple has treated user privacy more seriously.
I think social media companies, they don't really care about privacy because that's how they make money, right? They make money by selling that data. Apple primarily makes their money off of just selling hardware.
More positively, smartphone apps have been immensely transformative and helpful. Google Maps has replaced traditional GPS devices. YouTube has made knowledge and entertainment very accessible, even though YouTube often recommends sensationalist and false videos to maximize viewing time. Video calling is invaluable to keep in touch. Rideshare and food delivery apps provide convenience and create jobs for gig workers, though they are often underpaid and not provided benefits.
Smartphone was the most impactful invention in the past 20 years. However, it is up to Americans whether they will continue to embrace the smartphone in the next 20 years, allowing it to dominate more of our time, collective mental health, personal data, and our political discourse.